Hey guys, this is Miss Ross. There are just a few things that I want you to add into your water cycle anchor chart that you took down last week. So go ahead and get out your science journal, pause the video if you need to, and flip to this. I believe we did this like Tuesday of last week, but you should have it with you. Okay, so as you know, water cycle goes around and around and around and around and around. There is no start and no finish to the water cycle. The water that is on Earth right now is the same water that was on Earth when cavemen walked the Earth. The same water that was on the Earth when dinosaurs walked the Earth. It's the same water. It's just going around and around. Okay, so it starts off in the ocean, and what happens is the ocean, the sun shines down. The energy from the sun powers the water cycle. So the sun shines down, and what happens is then the water is evaporated and it turns into a vapor. I want you to underline the word vapor and evaporation, because if you see the word vapor, that means that you're in the evaporation process, okay? So the water evaporates. Now I want you to write this up here. So the hotter it is, the more evaporation you have. More evaporation you have. So on your study guide, one of the questions said, does it evaporate more, on your Kahoot, it said, does it more evaporation occur in the daytime or at nighttime? Well, definitely during the daytime, because that's when the sun is out. Hotter it is, the more evaporation you have, okay? So then let's talk about, it keeps on moving. So the hot water vapor rises and then it condenses into a cloud. And when it's in the cloud, it is in the form of droplets, okay? Inside the cloud, it's water droplets. You also see condensation occur when water vapor droplets form on a mirror or on a glass, okay? Anywhere where hot air or hot water vapor is hitting something cold, as long as it has something to stick to, it'll form droplets. Then when the water falls down, this is important, it has to be falling, okay? So when it's falling out of the cloud, after the cloud gets heavy, it falls down and it creates precipitation. Precipitation is rain, sleet, snow, or hail, and I want you to write this. Snow is when it is cold, and rain is when it is warmer, okay? What type of precipitation you're going to get depends on what the temperature is. So if it's really cold, you're going to get snow, and if it's a little bit warmer, you're going to get rain, okay? Then the water runs off and flows back into the ocean, okay? And I want you to understand this, that if there is, let's just say that a farmer up here, let's say that he put, let's say that a farmer had a Christmas tree farm up here in the mountains, and he put chemicals on his Christmas tree. Well, those chemicals, when it's rained on them, those chemicals will also run down the hill, okay? They will run down the hill with the water. The rain will wash them away, okay? I say washes them away, washes them down the hill. Okay, so runoff can bring with it things from higher elevations. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, okay. What will increase runoff? More rain. The more rain equals more runoff. So if you have more precipitation, you get more runoff. Bottom line. Okay, because all of that water falling from the sky has got to go somewhere. So that's why when it rains a ton, day after day after day after day, that's why you can start to see floods and mudslides and that sort of thing. The rain it has to have somewhere to go. Okay, and then the last process here is transpiration. Transpiration, that's just evaporation out of a plant. And the same thing with this. More sun that's on the plants, the more transpiration you get. All right. All right. And that is pretty much it. If trying to think if there's anything else I needed to tell you. Oh, last thing is here. So it says here the largest body of water on the earth is that the ocean is 75% of the earth's surface. So that is true. 75% of the earth's surface is water. But I need you to understand that some of it is fresh water and some of it is salt. Now, we talked about this a little bit when we did ecosystems. Okay, the salt water, where is that going to be at? The salt water is in the ocean. Okay, you guys are not ninnies, y'all know that. Salt water is in the ocean. But where is the fresh water? Okay, now there's not a whole lot of fresh water. 97% of the water on the earth is salt water. Okay, and then 3% of it is fresh water. And most of that fresh water is in glaciers. Glaciers are those big frozen rivers. Okay, so most of the fresh water is in a glacier. It's frozen and you can't get it out. Okay, now there's some of it that is in rivers, lakes, and streams. Rivers, lakes, and streams. But most of it is in glaciers. It's frozen and we can't even get to it. Okay. All right, guys. Just a quick review of the topics that we've already covered, but I wanted to make sure that you guys, kind of had a condensed version. All right. Love ya. Bye.